Naso, 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 naso. So guys, if you're new to the channel, click that like and subscribe button right now, man. Please, please, please. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please click the like button. I bet. We're not supporting now. I bet. So, let me first of all laugh in Chinese before I proceed. Oh man, I love in Japanese, man. So someone sent me a message yesterday saying that, hey, why Joshua hasn't been active and why Joshua hasn't replied to Deontay or reacted to the Waters win against Dominic Breazeale. I want to tell you right now why the unified heavyweight king of the whole goddamn universe has not replied or reacted to the water about, man. Publicly, okay? Privately, we know he has. You know what I mean? We know he has. I know that. I've confirmed that myself. But publicly, he hasn't done that because he doesn't want to give Deontay Water shine. Joshua has always stated that Water needs to build his profile all by himself without trying to use his name. We all know that Deontay Water used Anthony Joshua's name to build his profile because he go look at his Instagram followers before he started calling Anthony Joshua out. Before he started, talking BS about Joshua, he had only 400,000 followers. And after talking rubbish about Joshua and other stuff, his profile quickly grew. Joshua's name brings attention alone. Joshua's name brings fame. Joshua's name brings connection. And you can see this. You can a lot of you guys can testify to this because whenever Joshua fights someone, that if those guys, perform, even if they lose, but they still give their best performance, their profile quickly elevate to the next level. Joshua is yet to fight Andrew Jr. and soon be fighting the guy on June 1st at Madison Square Garden. But you go look at Andrew Jr.'s followers on Instagram. Let's take a look at that, man. Andrew Jr. Yeah. You see, the last time I checked it, he had about 43,000. Before that, he had only 20,000, and now double that. And his profile, his Instagram page wasn't confirmed then until the Joshua battle was announced. Joshua brings credibility. Joshua brings fame. Joshua brings blessings. I love in Japanese. So the reason why Joshua hasn't publicly reacted to what about it, we'll definitely talk about it. We know that. We'll give you thought about it. And you what do you expect from Joshua? Professionals always, man. When Joshua react to Water about, he's gonna say, "Oh, water into water. I told you guys Water has some elusive power. I told you guys that." And the prediction for the bout, he also stated that Water is a fast guy, quick, while Dominic Breazeale isn't. So Dominic Breazeale might take Water some rounds according to his prediction. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Water went in there with some Nigerian right hand power and knocked out Dominic Breazeale in a very impressive fashion. I have to give Water that. Listen carefully. BBC don't lie. BBC don't try to maneuver some things. I don't maneuver truths. I just tell you my mind. I'm not a fan of Deontay Water as a fighter. I feel like he sucks. I feel like he doesn't have boxing skills. I mean, he does not really respect boxing. But I cannot take that away from him, meaning his achievement in a ring, especially when he's a guy who knocked out Dominic Breazeale fashion that Breazeale has never been knocked out before. So I have to give him that. Okay, he knocked Breazeale out cold. Even if Breazeale managed to get up, it was already over, man. Still stumbling. Whyte has some power, but Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight king of the whole goddamn universe, has similar power, man. You don't really see it sometimes because he's not a guy that just use all his might to throw a punch. He just take his time, jab your head off, and then plunder you, man. Bamboozle you, make sure your face swells up, man, and make you bleed hard. Go look at Breazeale's face after the Joshua bout, and look at his face after Whyte bout. Nothing there. You saw after the Joshua bout, Breazeale's face was like, I don't know, like all swelled up, man. All popped up. Man. So Joshua gave him concussion. And Breazeale was undefeated when Anthony Joshua fought him. Remember that. He was undefeated. And when he fought Joshua, he wanted to prove himself. He wanted to stay in there, hanging there. Joshua wasn't really hitting him hard like that. Joshua was just taking care of him, pampering him. Joshua did not go wide. He was just pampering with a jab, and then some right hands. He did not go in hard on him. If Joshua went in hard on him, Breazeale would be out of there in one round, man. Because the first round, Breazeale got hot. Breazeale fed the power of Joshua and kind of went back. Joshua would have just finished him up right there. But Joshua left him. Joshua took his time and kept jabbing. And Joshua showed us that he can box. Because before that, a lot of people doubted him and say, well, he can't box for shit. But he did that. He showed us. And when Joshua wanted to end the fight in the 7th round, go watch it. He ended it. So Joshua could have just ended that bout in 1 round. We know that. You know that as well. So I give Whyte a huge amount of props. Definitely I give him props. But I don't think that's special in terms of knocking Breazeale out. It's not special. People have knocked him out before. Joshua knocked him out. You know what I mean? So he knocked him out. He's the first guy to do it. And if we want to compare performances, let's go watch the Whyte Molina fight and watch Joshua Molina fight. Whyte could not get Molina out of there early. He even got wobbled by Molina. What did Joshua do to Molina? Joshua went in there and bamboozled Molina the 3rd round, man. So you guys should just size makes fight, you know what I mean? Size makes fight. Don't just go come in here and start blabbing rubbish, man. You know what I mean? So Joshua has not publicly responded to or reacted to Whyte's bout because he wants Whyte to grow his profile by himself. He don't want Whyte to be cloud chasing. You know what I mean? So that's just it, man. And Whyte has done a very pretty job in trying to grow his profile by himself. So it's good. I like it. So you heard it, guys. Like the video, guys. Share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram at Boxing Blog Center, and as well on Twitter at Boxing Blog, guys. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Cheers.